Hello. Good day, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Going to have a great week. So today's April 1st. I was going to do a joke, but not in the joke mood. So I wanted to share a little bit about today. And as I come every week, the point of these messages are just maybe a little inspirational, um, a little bit hopefulness, just to encourage people that you're not alone in some of your struggles and what can we do at the Council on Aging. So I want to share today about a story, a story that many people don't know because I really haven't shared it, but a story that changed my life and what I do today is a result of the story. So there was this king 2,000 years ago, and everybody loved the guy. I mean, he was like the king of the king, and everybody, oh, do this for me, and everybody just worshiped this guy. And when you and I think of kings today, we think of oh, the hoity-toities, the people above all people. But this was a unique king. And on this particular day, he did something unthinkable. He did one of the lowest of lowest acts that anyone could do. So let's go back 2,000 years ago. So 2,000 years ago, it was dirty. It was probably very unsanitary, and people didn't wear shoes. And the ones who did, they really didn't have shoes back in the day. What they had was like a leather strap that was tied around their feet, and I pretty much wore them forever because it was expensive for leather unless you were a farmer and could use the hide and tan them and so on and so forth. So, for the majority of people, they didn't have shoes. So they had stinky, dirty feet. And so this king decided that he wanted to show the people that he was the least of the people. So here's the guy who's the top of the people, wanted to show people he was the least of the people. And he got down on his hands and knees and washed the feet of these dirty people. And that story just so dramatically impacted my life that thinking, wow, and I think I'm pretty up there, but would I do that? And it was a moment of something clicked dramatically in my life of, man, if he could do that and he was everything that everyone believed he was, man, how could I even get beneath that? And so that day had become to be known as Maundy Thursday. And the word Maundy really means it's a commandment, and it's an order. And what that commandment was really that we should just love one another. And what better way to prove that you love someone is by doing something disgusting. And so it has all that image because I'm a very visual person. I see things. No, I don't see dead people, but I feel the imagery of what happened, and that has always stuck in me. And I wanted to be a person who could outserve. Uh, Part of the competitiveness of me was how could I outserve somebody? And if he could do this, how could I do even more? And over the years, what had happened was, particularly in England, is they gave a special coin out on this Thursday to people as a way to celebrate um, the Queen who was in place at the time. And so Thursday was always a day about um, serving and about giving. So um, that is what I do here at the Council on Aging, and what my heart is to serve and to give back. And when this moment impacted my life of thinking about how I could do that, I can tell you probably today, I have received more than I've ever received in my life by just giving. And so this is for many people a weekend that there's families together, there's a lot of celebration, um, whatever your particular beliefs are. And so, what I would ask you for this particular weekend is think about that king guy and how he came off of who everyone thought he was to serve and give to others. And so maybe going forth, you might think about that this weekend. How can I, meaning you, meaning me, how can we serve one another more? How can we love one another more? How can we give to one another more? A lot of times we'll give an anticipation or expectation of getting something back. But that king, man, I mean, what are you going to get from washing the feet of dirty people? You ain't getting anything. So it really was a moment of serving. And, I've mentioned before, there's just so many great books on servitude and being a servant. And, unless you've really spent your life serving, which I did not, it's hard to conceive until you actually get it. It's kind of like when people talk about Hawaii. Oh, you don't know what it's like until you've actually been there. And the people who go to Hawaii say, "Oh, it's nothing that I imagined." And serving people is very much like that. It's nothing that you can imagine until you start serving the least of His people, and that includes family. There's family out there who don't even take the time um, to give to their family. They'll sit back and wait, and 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 that's sad. And we see it all the time. We see it all the time, and you know, this would be the weekend to really think about giving back and serving one another. So I'm gonna keep it short this weekend. I know that's hard. Now that is a joke. Yeah, I actually keep things short. Um, but have a wonderful weekend. The full kickoff to spring, the summer ahead, the renewal, the coming back. It's a great time of the year to really reflect on moving forward and springing forward and jumping ahead. And if there's things we can do to help you, call us. We're here. We want to serve you. We want to give to you. Um, and it is a commandment from me that we are to help all that we possibly can. Can't be all things to all people, but we do our very best to love, honor, serve, and give back to the community that so humbly and graciously gives to us. So this has just been Rich today, plain old Rich, telling you have a wonderful weekend and truly have peace. And I'm out.